My name is Lucas Thompson. I'm just a regular guy, a hospital cleaner trying to give my son Tyler the life he deserves. But let me tell you how it all started falling apart. Mr. Thompson, you're doing an amazing job as always, Maria says, watching me sanitize the emergency room for the third time today. She's one of the few nurses who sees me as more than just the guy who mops the floors. Thanks, Maria. Got 2 more hospitals to hit after this one. I glance at my watch. It's 2 p.m., and my shoulders ache from the morning shift at Central Hospital. But I can't stop now. The private medical center is next, followed by the night shift at Children's Hospital. You're working yourself to death, man. James, my buddy from the cleaning crew, says with a shake of his head. When's the last time you ate something? I'll grab something later, I reply. The truth is, I've been skipping meals to save every penny for Tyler's college fund. Your dedication is remarkable, Dr. Peterson comments as he passes by. Most people couldn't handle 3 shifts. His words bring me back to 15 years ago, the day Rachel dropped the bomb. I can't do this anymore, Lucas, she'd said, her suitcase already packed. Marcus can give me the life I deserve. What about Tyler? He needs his mother. Marcus Thompson is a successful businessman. Tyler will have better opportunities with us. I didn't beg her to stay. Instead, I threw myself into raising our 3-year-old son alone. Every parent-teacher conference, every baseball game, every sick day, I was there, even if it meant surviving on 2 hours of sleep between shifts. Now Tyler is 18, and those moments are what keep me going. My phone buzzes with a text from him, getting pizza with friends. Don't wait up. Stay safe, son. Love you. I reply, adding a heart emoji. Still, I can't forget what I overheard last week. Tyler telling a friend, Dad's just a janitor. The embarrassment in his voice cut deep. But I get it. What teenager wants to admit their father scrubs floors for a living? Your son's lucky to have you, Lucas, Maria says, breaking my thoughts. Sometimes I wonder if it's enough. I admit, adjusting my cleaning cart. You've saved, what, $50,000 for his college? $53,822 to be exact. I force a smile. Every overtime hour, every skipped meal, every penny I've pinched hits all in that account. James whistles. That's impressive, brother. Tyler's worth it. He's all I've got. The next day, Tyler calls, his voice bursting with excitement. I got into Columbia University, Dad. Exhausted from back-to-back shifts, my heart still soars. That's incredible, son. We need to celebrate. Actually, he hesitates. I'm having dinner with Mom and Marcus. They want to discuss my college plans. A pang of unease settles in my chest. That was the first red flag. Days later, Tyler walks into our apartment wearing a brand new Apple Watch. Look what Marcus got me, he exclaims. And he's covering my tuition. Full ride, Dad. No loans. No debt. My stomach drops. 15 years of savings of breaking my back across 3 hospitals, reduced to nothing in one gesture from Marcus Thompson. Tyler, we have the money, I say quietly. Marcus is getting me a MacBook too, and an apartment near campus, he adds, oblivious to the weight of his words. Later that week, Maria pulls me aside at Central Hospital. Lucas, Tyler was here yesterday. Here? He told me he was studying. He was with Rachel and some man in a suit, touring the cardiology department. Tyler walked right past you while you were cleaning. He pretended not to see you. The mop handle creaks under my grip. That night, Tyler says, I'm having friends over. Could you, maybe not mention you're a janitor? Just say you work at the hospital. Are you ashamed of what I do? I ask. It's just, Marcus manages 3 companies. My friends' parents are all professionals. The words sting. Later, James finds me in the supply closet, staring at my phone. Another text from Tyler. Can't make it to dinner again. Busy with college prep. You okay, brother? James asks. He's never home anymore, I say softly. Always with them. I called the study group Tyler claimed to be with. They hadn't seen him in weeks. Have you checked his social media? Maria asked gently. When I did, my heart shattered. There he was, all over Rachel's Instagram. Fancy restaurants, designer stores, country clubs. Every photo featured Marcus playing the doting father, with Tyler by his side, smiling like he had everything he'd ever wanted. You shouldn't have to compete with a bank account, Maria said softly. watching me scrub the same spot on the floor for 5 minutes straight. Then came my birthday. I'd made Tyler's favorite lasagna and set the table for two. My phone buzzed. Sorry, Dad, can't make it tonight. Marcus invited me to his yacht party. Really important connections for college. Rain check. Minutes later, Rachel posted a photo. Tyler, dressed in expensive sailing clothes, laughing as Marcus wrapped an arm around his shoulder. The caption read, Family Day on the Mediterranean, Dream Bonding Time. #father-son moment. Maria's words echoed in my head. Sometimes the worst betrayals come wrapped in designer gifts. The candle on my store-bought birthday cupcake flickered, then died. Just like the pride Tyler once had when he looked at me. 2 days later, Tyler dropped another bomb while I was making his favorite breakfast. I'm moving in with Mom and Marcus before college, he said casually, like he was talking about the weather. The spatula froze in my hand. When? This weekend. Their mansion has a pool house I can stay in. Way better than this place. I looked around our apartment, the home where I'd raised him alone for 15 years. This place put food on your table, kept you in nice schools, paid for. Yeah, about that, he interrupted. I don't need your college fund anymore. Marcus is handling everything. Everything except being there for the first 15 years of your life. At least he made something of himself, Tyler snapped. Do you know how embarrassing it is telling people what you do? My friends' dads are surgeons and executives. And mine, he scrubs toilets. The words hit me like a physical blow. Those toilets pay for your braces, your baseball camp, Marcus can do it without degrading himself. Face it, Dad, you're just a janitor. That's all you'll ever be. Rachel appeared in the doorway, Marcus hovering behind her with his smug smile. We're here to help Tyler move his things, Rachel announced as if doing me a favor. Help him? Or help yourself? I shot back. 15 years of nothing, and suddenly you're Mother of the Year. Don't be bitter, Lucas, Marcus said, stepping forward. Tyler deserves the best opportunities. Surely you can see that. The opportunities? Or the manipulation? Been filling his head with shame about his old man. You did that yourself, Tyler snapped, tossing clothes into a designer duffel bag. Another gift from Marcus. Everyone at Columbia comes from something. What am I supposed to say? My dad's the guy who cleans up their parents' hospitals? Maria's voice from earlier rang in my ears. Marcus's company. There's an SEC investigation. Something about inflated stocks and missing pension funds. But as I watched Tyler pack, I couldn't even process the information. Son, please. We can talk about this. There's nothing to talk about, he said coldly. I'm done living like this. Done with your sacrifices and struggle. Marcus can give me everything you couldn't. Except love, I whispered. Love doesn't pay tuition, Tyler shot back. Minutes later, they were gone. I stood in Tyler's empty room, staring at the trophies I'd bought with overtime pay and the photos of us at baseball games, all left behind like trash. I collapsed at work the next day. James found me in the supply closet, my hands trembling. I can't do this anymore, I choked out, tears streaming down my face. You've done more than enough, James said firmly. For a son who didn't deserve you. Maria joined us, her eyes fierce with loyalty. Later, Dr. Peterson caught me staring at an old photo of Tyler on my phone. Lucas, he said, his voice steady. I've watched you work 3 shifts without complaint for years. How would you like to do something more? I looked up, exhausted. The hospital's starting a training program for medical equipment technicians, full certification, paid training, Dr. Peterson said. I've recommended you. Why me? Because while some people were born with silver spoons, others built themselves from nothing. Those are the people I bet on. For the first time in days, I felt a flicker of hope, not for Tyler, not for revenge, but for myself. When do I start? Everyone, meet our newest lead medical equipment technician. Dr. Peterson's announcement drew applause. 1 year of intense training later, I stood in a new uniform with my nameplate on the door of my office. Then my phone buzzed. Breaking news. Thompson Industries CEO arrested in massive fraud scheme. You see this. Maria rushed in, a tablet in hand. Marcus Thompson arrested this morning. SEC found millions in embezzled funds and tax fraud. James appeared with more news. That's not all. He was running a medical insurance scam through his companies. Actually, Maria hesitated, looking sheepish. I might have tipped off the authorities, found some irregularities while processing claims. The next day, Rachel showed up at the hospital. Gone were the designer clothes, her face was bare, her expression desperate. Lucas, please. Everything's gone. Marcus hid all the assets in offshore accounts. Tyler's tuition. Like you hid from our son for 15 years? I said, cutting her off. I was wrong, Lucas. We both know you're the better parent. Please help him. Now that your mansion's gone, get out. Weeks later, Tyler appeared in my office, with a nameplate and everything. Dad, I messed up. Columbia's threatening to drop me. I can't afford it. Why not ask Marcus? I said coldly. Oh wait, he's in prison. I was stupid, okay? I know that now, but I need help with tuition. Your savings. Gone, I said. Paid for my certification. Bought a nice car too. Even started teaching night classes at the technical school. Please, Dad. I'm working at a gas station, living in a dump with roommates. This isn't the life I'm supposed to have. No, I said, meeting his eyes. It's the life you chose, just like I chose to better myself instead of bitter myself. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have students waiting. That evening, I taught my class, sharing hard-earned lessons with eager students. My phone buzzed relentlessly, Tyler's texts growing more desperate. What happened to all your fancy friends? I finally texted back. They disappeared when Marcus's money did. Like you disappeared from my birthday dinner for a yacht party. Maria, James, and I celebrated at a restaurant I used to only dream of affording. Through the window, I spotted Tyler in a fast food uniform, heading to his night shift. Heard he's taking classes at community college now, James said. While working 3 jobs, Maria added, Karma's a sense of humor. My new students call me Mr. Thompson with respect. My colleagues value my expertise. And I've got real friends who stood by me when I was at my lowest. Last week, Tyler tried one more time. Dad, I've learned my lesson. I miss you. I sent back. Some lessons cost more than money. Some bridges stay burned. Tyler can keep his regrets. I'll keep my dignity, my true friends, and my peace of mind. What would you do if you were Lucas? Would you give Tyler one last chance after seeing him struggle through multiple jobs and community college? Or do you believe some betrayals run too deep for forgiveness? This isn't just about the college fund. It's about a son who rejected years of sacrifice and called his father's honest work shameful. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you experienced similar family betrayals where money changed someone you loved? How did you handle it? If this story touched you, please like and subscribe for more real stories about overcoming toxic relationships and finding strength in unexpected places. Your support helps us share important messages about self-worth, dignity, and the true meaning of family.